No one truly survives day 999 in 99 Nights in the Forest. And well, I don't even believe many people have even made it that far.
Yeah, I actually,
This,
I kind of, sorry, I was over here. I immediately go into
I was
like
like,
survival mode, dude. I'm like, we gotta start. What is he doing? We gotta chop trees, bro. But
uh,
yeah, I don't even know if that's possible, right? Like, are you telling me it's possible to even reach that high of a day count? It's kind of insane.
I mean, we've made it to like a very high day count before, but it gets to a point where it gets. I guess you could almost say like, okay, this is like day 200. What are we doing? We can go for another 500 days or whatever. But a lot of players like to break records and they like to see how far they can push it. And I sure, while there's been reports and people that have made it to day 999. For some reason, this doesn't happen to every player, but some players have reported this on certain servers, things not really going so well for them when they reached day 999. I mean, we're talking
Ooh.
about from the deer totally turning corrupted and like cursed. Like, dude, what reports have you seen on it?
I did see one where you get to like a certain night count. I don't know if it's day 999, but maybe there's like a milestone. Like I think it's around like the 700 night mark where the deer actually, instead of like attacking you, it goes into like this weird kind of stalk mode. Maybe this is what you're talking about when it kind of gets glitched out and it kind of forgets whatever its original script is. But instead of attacking, it actually kind of stalks you. So like if you go out at night, instead of it immediately coming at you and attacking you, it'll kind of watch you from behind a tree and then it'll kind of glitch out and then it'll appear behind another tree. I have seen that, which is kind of, I've kind of got chills just talking about it. So, you know.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like on like night one, right? The deer kind of watches you, but it doesn't attack you. But like for some reason, it starts happening way later on in the later days.
That's a really good point. It could just be like maybe you're pushing the game to the limit, so the script of the deer is kind of bugging out and it's kind of resetting back to its night one script and maybe mixing with its later scripts as well. Like that kind of does make sense.
That's the thing that I've noticed. Like, personally, a lot of times, like I have came across like the deer just doing something that is not not normal. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like a couple times it would run completely all the way into our campfire and
Yep.
kind of glitch out a little bit. So I don't know. People are saying that at like especially day 999, there's been a couple reports that people have seen like a corrupted version of the deer. I don't know what that would be, called, but like I said, it's kind of like one of those random occurrences and events, I guess. Like sometimes it can happen to some players, other players it doesn't happen to as much. I don't know what the chances and rarity of these things occurring or what you got to do to really trigger this because we do know there's a lot of secrets in this game.
Oh yeah, this game is packed full of secrets. We've tried to cover it in previous videos. I think we would have to make one of the longest videos ever in order to even cover all the ones that could be in this game possibly. But I have seen some things about getting to night or day 999, I should say. I have seen some things like that one actually seems kind of realistic. Look at this dude over here. It kind of seems realistic that his script could break or something and he could act strange. But I've seen some that even report like, let's say it's like me and you playing, or it's like me playing a solo run. And I've seen reports when people get up there in those really high days of them seeing like what looks like a teammate or another player off in like the forest kind of roaming around. It could possibly be some sort of clone of your own player, or it could be just I don't know, maybe it's another player altogether. But I have seen reports of that, and I don't know if that one's realistic as the first thing we went over, but it does seem really creepy.
Yeah, that definitely does. And I think I read what you about the clone too, and there was some reports like people would not only see like that clone, but as they tried to chase it, it would disappear, right? And then they would start hearing whispers in the background or something. I was reading, so I don't know if you read that part as well about the whispers.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's no, thank you, no, thank you, dude. I'm good.
yeah, dude, I don't. Because like this game already trips me out with the sounds anyways, because sometimes like on a random night I guess the deer makes like different noises and you don't really expect it, and like you'll hear it every now and then and you're like, you have to tell yourself, oh yeah, that's probably just the deer, nothing else. I mean, but honestly the deer is pretty terrifying, I guess, in its own right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I mean the deer's pretty terrifying even night one. Forget about 999, but yeah, I have seen a couple of other things that people say have happened. I don't know if you have any more. that you've seen, but I've seen a couple. One of those being that like the time kind of gets really jank and weird. Like it's almost like time freezes at certain points, like throughout the night or so. Maybe you've got like a good like 50, 60 seconds left at night, and then it doesn't want to count down. Like the actual time is broken. That does seem like something that could realistically happen in a game like this, because you're pushing the game to its like absolute limit. Like I doubt like they probably expect the people to be making it to that level, but like you said, people enjoy a good challenge and they shoot for it. But yeah, I have seen where the time could get a little jank, a little wonky, you know?
Like, so, like, it's just kind of like the night will totally freeze randomly is what you're saying?
Yeah. It freeze. Kind of, I don't know. I feel like it kind of is another one of those like broken things. Like the time itself just gets kind of broken.
Yeah, I think there's also been like reports of a lot of like secret messages. You know how you'll make it so far into the nights and you get like different messages that pop up, and especially for like the ending cutscene as well. So sometimes people have reported to like getting messages like you made it this far, you wasn't supposed to. Like I don't know. Like honestly, I kind of want to try to get that like 999 on like a corrupted dead server. So for those that don't know what dead servers are, it's basically like you can find these corrupted dead servers on pretty much any game on Roblox. That is usually, if there's anybody in there, it is a bot or some like, I don't know, people say all kinds of different stories, but you basically can go and look at servers of the game, set the setting to like servers where no one's in the game, and you can join these dead servers. And I don't know, I've heard a lot of stuff about the dead servers obviously being connected with this response with 999. So I think it would be really fun to be able to find some of those dead servers. What about you?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty interesting separate video idea right there. I think people ought to hit that like button, right? Is it too early to tell them to hit the like button for another video?
It's way too early.
Oh no!
You're jumping ahead, but no. Like, yeah, that is definitely something we could potentially do. We could go look at dead servers on this game and see if we can find the server that has any triggering responses to some of these reports that people are claiming. But, a lot of these are, from comments or like creepypastas that just kind of spark out of the community out of nowhere, right? So I think it's a very key thing. If you've noticed anything weird in 99 Nights in the Forest, if you've had any weird encounter, we definitely want to see those in comments, because we can read your comment, we can look over these as well, and we can get down to the bottom of it, which is kind of even awesome that, your comment could be the reason that we make a video, right?
Absolutely. I actually kind of look forward to that. I look forward to reading the comments, look forward to hopping back in and investigating some of the potential experiences that the viewers have had in the comments section. That could be a lot of fun. So yeah, please do that on his video or my video, and we're getting a cutscene. Great, dude, get out of here.
Oh no, you got the cutscene popping up. We just got the fire level to 3, so that's gonna make the map bigger. That's nice. Okay, this is transitioning into a let's play now.
I know, right?
Hit the like button and subscribe.